I actually started from single siblings, where I was picking children out, children that dropped out of school. I was sending them to maybe learn some job and even go send them to school too. So I started doing that. That was 2013. Some of them are graduates and doing so well now. And I remember one of them called me and said, "You're my role model. No matter what, you raised me. Everything I am today, you contributed to it." So that one gives me so much joy. And many of them out there, you understand. So I started that program 2013, and then 2026 was when I actually came out full for the women.
2016.
2016. Yeah. So in that 2016, we empowered about 10 women. I didn't really know much, but I had that passion to do that. And then some of them went into farming. Some of them were into small businesses, MTN, you know, paid a certain amount then. Then you paid 25,000, then you are registered as an agent with the MTN. So many of them also did that, you know, and they were doing well. Some of them actually did not have homes. So they had to share the money into two and build some kind of, you know, Abuja houses. They rented some out and still stay there. And also, so that's how they were able to utilize the 300 that we gave to them. We did not even look at whether you were a Christian or a Muslim. It was just humanitarian work we're actually doing. And then also we're at Uyo. We also went to Kenya, you know, and then I was talking with the governor on how to improve the living standard of the women, especially in the marketplaces where they don't even have like storage, you know, so their goods were all displayed and stuff like that. There was an orphanage in Kenya where we had to buy them sugarcane making machine so that they will be able to train their children. And then also like chairs, they wanted some chairs that they will use for as rentals, which we did that. And then as at that time, we gave them 100,000 Kenyan shillings. As at that time, if I can remember clearly. And then there were other ones we were supposed to do, but we couldn't continue because we needed support. We didn't have that support that we actually wanted. So we came back to Nigeria. We were able to empower 200 women in Uyo. You know, when we asked, we said, okay, what can you do with as little as 20,000? At least I knew that 20,000 could buy a bag of crayfish as at that time. And then even if you keep it and you're selling, you're not going to be going from house to house begging money, you know, begging for food. You should be able to grow from that one. A bag, if you can, then a bag of crayfish was about 9,000 naira. And then we say, okay, we'll give you 25,000, 20,000. You buy a bag and start to sell. At least that one bag will. So we didn't, we felt that you can start a business with a small amount and then monitor it and still eat from it and then keep saving, and then the business will grow from there. So we were able to do that in Uyo. In Lagos also, we empowered almost the same number of people, though the programs were big, massive programs.
Women, do you monitor these people that you empower? Because sometimes you just give them the money.
No, we actually monitor them. Some of them that were doing hairdressing, you know, we gave them sewing machines. We gave some of them popcorn making machines, and then some of them that were caterers, we had to give them industrial machines. I think all those things are actually, the people that actually sold were people from Abuja. To the extent I was saying, I hope that the women that came from Abuja didn't do something in their homes and ran to Abuja, you understand, to come and look. Because some of them, you know, that grinding machine were given to some of them. Some actually used perfectly well. There are some that didn't. They sold them. But those machines were buying us at that time for, was it 20-something thousand? Go now. 100 and something thousand as at today. You know, even the grinding machine that comes with a generator.
Yes.
We were able to give them those ones. And then even sewing machines we gave, you know. And then I remember we also did empowerment in Abuja also. Apart from the 300,000 we gave to 10 women, when we realized that the 300,000 was too much for one person, we decided to be, you know, at least so that we can empower many people. So we also did training for them, those that were doing learning how to do soap, you know, soap making, bead making. Even those two were doing shoes. We had to do all those things. And then coming back to recent, or like in 2021, we also did cassava grinding machine. I get discouraged somehow because most times when we give these things, you see the NGO written there. Some of them will still sell it. So it kind of become discouraging to me and to us as people who had to put our monies together, not minding that we have children, we'll still take from what we are supposed to take, give to our children, our families, and still want to give out to others. So at the end of the day, we are looked as if government packed their monies and gave to me, and then instead of me just throwing it to them and I'm asking what are you doing with the money and all those stuff, some of them can even go and buy wig. And then the worst is that you will see them in this program. The next program, they are supposed to come and even empower others, because you're being empowered to empower others. So those are the things, the challenges. You understand? We also have our own success stories of people who have used it, and then, like, I know of a woman that saw me somewhere. Because sometimes if I'm not in the car, you may not know I'm the one. So she saw me. She was selling corn at the roadside, and she has done well. She stopped doing the corn business and is doing other businesses. So she recognized that, okay, I was the one who gave her the startup for that business. We have done empowerment 2023, you understand, where we had, because hunger was so much in Nigeria, so we had to keep a whole 1,000 cartons of noodles, 1,000 cartons. So the first time we shared about 500. So the other one that was there, the leftover, we kept it there. So families that are hungry, from time to time, they'll call, so say, okay, go and take 2 cartons, or go take 3, or take 1. So it continued like, in fact, that one lasted for 1 full year. So families were eating from that noodles. Those are the things we have done recently.